Hello everyone and welcome to a new edition of Insights. If you would like to learn more about the topics discussed here today, you can find more information in archived copies of the monthly Village newsletter by clicking on the word newsletters in the bottom right corner of the Village website homepage at PleasantPrairieWi.gov. The new Village website went live during the month of March. Please note that there is a new web address for the site, which is PleasantPrairieWi.gov. If you type in the old web address, you will automatically be directed to the new site. On Saturday, May 12th, between 9 a.m. and noon, Village residents can bring unwanted personal documents to the Residential Recycling Center, located at 8000 128th Street. For on-site destruction, residents may bring as many personal documents as they can carry. The We Energy's power plant recently went offline on April 3, 2018. The main reason for the plant shutdown was economics. Closure of the power plant will have a financial impact on the Village. The Village continues to meet with We Energy's representatives and elected representatives to work through the details. Please read the full article for more information in the April issue of the Village newsletter. Mark your calendars and plan to attend an informational meeting hosted by the Parks Commission on Wednesday, April 25th at 6 p.m. in the Village Hall Auditorium. The purpose of the meeting is to solicit comments about future and existing parks, as well as to discuss possible improvements of existing locations to use for the Parks and Open Space Plan. Tax Increment District No. 7 boundaries were established on 308 acres of land located generally between 110th Street and 122nd Street and east of Frontage Road, to be known as State Line 94 Corporate Park. The Village Board is expected to consider the TID proposal on May 7th, and the final meeting of the Joint Review Board to create TID No. 7 will take place May 15th. Read more in the April issue of the Village newsletter. On Tuesday, April 3, 2018, Michael Serpy was re-elected for Trustee No. 4 to the Pleasant Prairie Village Board. Michael Polikoff was elected for his first term as Trustee No. 2 to the Village Board. Trustee Serpy and Trustee Polikoff will begin their two-year term on April 17, 2018. Have you photographed wild animals in their natural habitat in Pleasant Prairie? Or do you have a cute or fun photo of your pet? If you answered yes, then you should enter your photos in the Animals on the Prairie photo contest. The contest runs from May 1st through September 15th. Read the contest rules and guidelines in the April issue of the Village newsletter or at PleasantPrairieWi.gov. On Monday, March 26, the Pleasant Prairie Plan Commission considered and sent a favorable recommendation to the Village Board to approve a master conceptual plan for the construction of an Aurora Healthcare Ambulatory Surgery Center and Physician Office building in Pleasant Prairie. The request was made by Aurora Healthcare for the development of 64 acres at the northwest corner of 104th Street and 120th Avenue in the Prairie Highlands Corporate Park. It is estimated that there will be 260 full-time and 28 part-time employees at this new facility, with 140 of the full-time professional healthcare positions will be newly created jobs. Read more in the April issue of the Village newsletter. On Monday, March 26, the Pleasant Prairie Plan Commission considered and sent a recommendation to the Village Board to approve both a comprehensive plan amendment and a conceptual plan for the development of a 42-unit senior housing apartment building and an 8-unit multifamily townhome building to be known as Ava Manor. The development of the vacant land for this project is located at the southeast corner of 91st Street and Springbrook Road. Learn more in the April issue of the Village newsletter or at PleasantPrairieWi.gov. The police department encourages you to make sure you follow these safety tips when on a bike trail or in public areas. Walk, jog, or bike with a buddy. Be aware of your surroundings. Avoid wearing earbuds, and take a cell phone or other device to use if you need to call for help. These tips are listed in the April issue of the Village newsletter. On Thursday, March 15th, a ceremony took place at Village Hall to welcome 2 recruits to the Pleasant Prairie Fire and Rescue Department. After the presentation of colors and remarks by the IAFF 3785 representative and leadership within the department, Parker J. Jones and Kyle G. Edser took an oath of service and received their badges and pins. Read about the Nash Splash Polar Plunge that took place on Friday, March 16th at Lake Andrea, as KUSD Nash Elementary honored a promise to their students for raising over $17,000 for the American Heart Association. Please be a responsible pet owner and scoop your dog's waste to help keep our lakes and rivers clean. Wyatt Witt retired from the village on March 1, 2018 after 22 years of service. Wyatt served the community with integrity and demonstrated expertise and dedication to his work in Public Works Department. The village thanks Wyatt for his outstanding service and wishes him a congratulations on his retirement. The Village of Pleasant Prairie Fire and Rescue Department is teaming up with the Kenosha County Health Department and other community partners, including the Kenosha Fire Department, to raise awareness of the opioid crisis that exists in southeastern Wisconsin communities. Read more in the April issue of the Village newsletter. Photographs of the Uline Brothers stock farm was submitted by John and Mary Flashner to the Pleasant Prairie Historical Society. You can view the photo and read more about the farm and the people that lived and worked there in the April issue of the Village newsletter. Over the next 14 years, the village will be replacing all of the ash trees in the public right-of-ways. The reason for their replacement is due to disease that has spread from infestation from the emerald ash borer. The village is in process of inventorying all of the ash trees in development of a replacement plan. If you have questions or concerns relating to the ash tree replacement, please call Department of Public Works at 262-925-6700. The Wisconsin Marathon will take place on Saturday, May 5th, and a portion of the course travels through the village. Access in the area of 3rd Avenue will be limited to local traffic only, between the hours of 7 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Residents living along the course will have access to and from homes. Learn more at wisconsinmarathon.com. That's all we have this time through. To keep up to date in between issues, visit PleasantPrairieWi.gov or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.